Go on to Deutsche Welle. Wilfred here is Director of Innovation at Deutsche Welle, and the majority that he does that pays his salary is innovation in journalism. But he also, and he'll tell you a bit about that, but he's also the one who is the proponent of innovation journalism performed by Deutsche Welle. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was almost correct. Thank you for the instant promotion to being a director. I mean, that's probably to match the level of speakers we've seen before. Actually, it's like I coordinate the innovation projects team at Deutsche Welle, but nevertheless, we keep aiming high. As David mentioned, we kind of represent, say, the other side of the innovation journalism medal, at least as far as I see it. We of course and we've done other events and conference internally at Deutsche Welle. David together with Wilfred will have a slot at Deutsche Welle's Global Media Forum in June to again promote their take on innovation journalism. So we definitely are in the global innovation journalism node, trying to do our best to promote this within our network. That's the one side. The other side, and this is still the flavor that I bring, that we bring, and I think you cannot separate this. And nicely enough, I had two incidents today where this popped up. It's a thing that we also need to talk about innovative journalism, because we do not want to share the fate of the Windows journalists writing on the typewriters. So every innovation journalist concerned with innovation journalism should be at least aware of innovative journalism. So that's like my idea of it all, bringing a different flavor. It's not fully in line, I think, or not often fully in line with what David is after. However, as I'm still invited and I sit here, I think there's no major disagreement to be expected. So, how do we do that? How do we try to bring innovation for journalists within in our organization? Well, I've adopted at least the innovation journalism language here, and I said we are detecting weak signals within our domain. That means media distribution, media production, and media consumption. But then we map that into our own environment. So we're talking about mainly three things: produce, present, provide. And then, because every story that wants to be told, and it could be, and that is true for innovation journalism as well as for any other beat, we need to identify the changes, but then it comes to some sort of storytelling. In our respect, in more and more sense of the word digital storytelling, we're using more and more digital technology to do exactly that: produce, present, provide. So we're talking about tools and workflows that we're looking at, and we try to identify kind of a best practice that could be inside Deutsche Welle, but need not be. I mean, we are expected to transfer existing or those weak signals into tools, into applications that help our journalists to do things better. And here we are already on the interface between technology, innovative journalism, and content. And so this is what comes out of it. I mean, just as time is scarce, just really a few examples of what we did for the past, say, 5 to 7 years, or even a bit more. Like this 2001, we did a fully blown 3D environment. You could chat with people. You could visit a concert that were staged in a virtual concert hall. You had access to everything that Deutsche Welle had at the time in digital media, so audio streaming, video streaming. We staged special events. We had cooperations with or simultaneous live 3